Hello from the Tanis Cove. I'm going to call my name the Tanis Cove. Alright, I've got, and I even have a door. The nickname is Ocelot. There is no better pairing with mustard yellow than black. I made this when I was approximately 12, 13 years old. Period 1. I did ceramics and sculpture and stuff. I like ocelots, so okay. Black and mustard yellow is good together. What have I got for you aside from that? Thinking of naming my room the Tanis Cove, also known as Ocelot. I've got something I've actually had on a sweet eats on Father's Day this year, 2023, so 18 June 2023. I used these in making ice cream sandwiches for my dad for Father's Day. So I was like, you know, I should go back, and I've been eating these, and I weighed this out, and this is like 560 calories, which is actually a little bit. They're peanut butter chips, Reese's peanut butter chips, and I used them on the outside of a couple of the ice cream sandwiches I made, and then did a sweet yeast for, which I will link to in the video description. It was a Duff Goldman recipe from Food Network, which there's a YouTube video for it, and that's how I found the recipe. And then I made a video for it. And so I'm going to do 45 grams. One serving size is 15 grams. So I brought my handy dandy scale and measuring stuff. I got to make sure it's all lined up for weighing. So 45 grams. I'm slowly making my way. This is Tanis Diet approved food, by the way. I've been using this as a snack on the Tanis Diet. Is it 45? We are at approximately 45. So this is 45 grams. All right, any update in the world? Oh, Katie Ledecky said that today she and I think exactly alike. So I got to take full advantage of it. So essentially anything I say she also says and wants. So she's kind of been the biggest cause of trauma in my life. She's very, very anti-Muslim, and I'm a Muslim. So I want all of her records and medals disqualified. And since today is a Katie Ledecky day of, in her eyes, of whatever Tanis says and wants, she also wants her records and medals disqualified. And that's forward acting. She wants to be banned from any sporting competition, competing, observing, spectating, anything like that in every sport for the trauma she has caused Muslims worldwide, which is over a few billion people. You know, it's a pretty big world religion, especially in Africa. And so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's do, because she is the one who actually themed this day and said, go for it, Tanis. What do you want? I want that too. So that's what I want for you, Katie Ledecky. Well, she won't see this, so she doesn't watch my channel. Don't worry about it. But World Aquatics should have no problem implementing it, because they said that they're banning Russians and disqualifying records and medals and stuff because of wartime activity. So technically precedent is set. It should be a piece of cake, super easy for them to implement a ban on Katie Ledecky as an individual, and strip her of all of her medals and records, and make that forward acting too if they get sloppy on their ban enforcement, to just, you know, or did they lie? If it's not easy, did they lie? And they're really banning Russians for personal reasons as opposed to wartime activity. So it really should be easy. I'm a Muslim. I've been terrorized by Katie Ledecky as long as she's been around, which I'm older than her. So you know what? Yeah, over 2 decades of my life I've been terrorized by that lady. It's about time for wartime justice for us Muslims in this world. I believe in you, World Aquatics. That should be a piece of cake for you. And Katie Ledecky, thank you for letting us finally get restorative justice. I know you will push this through and make sure you get your stuff disqualified. I trust in you. Oh wait, she doesn't watch this. The Katie Ledecky team, I trust in you. If any of them will watch this. All right, so they are soft. They are like chocolate chips. only hardened Reese and peanut butter. I was thinking for a video description, I was like, it's Reese's peanut butter, but it's not soft, like, you know, peanut butter out of the jar. So I guess it's slightly hardened, tempered peanut butter. They're very good. They're slightly addictive. So I do measure it out on a diet, doing my weight regulation between the bigger sweet eat and or savory eats videos in those days. I've taken a couple days off, though I didn't do sweet and savory eats each of those days on my video on my channel. Anything else Katie Ledecky wants? She's a big fan of Barbie. So maybe she wants what me and my soulmates want. Or my soulmates want. Maybe she wants for her, from her soulmate or soulmates, what my soulmates want from me. And they want to undress me everywhere, including public. So, you know, if I run and set a world record in the 1 mile run, my Andre and all of my Vladimirs want to come and undress me at the end of the race. A nude podium. And since Katie Ledecky said today, 15 July 2023, is about us, her and I know she wants to be a nude podium too. Because, you know, great minds think alike. And then, yeah. Well, Andre wants to do it anywhere, you know. Take me to the grocery store, strip me down. Sweet, sweet lovin' in the middle of the aisle. This is in Russia. I mean, that ish wouldn't fly in the United States of America. We'll give that one to Katie Ledecky, since she wants it so much. I don't know. Don't worry. I'm a YouTuber. I don't know about Katie Ledecky. She might make sex tapes. I'm not a sex tapes kind of person. So, for any of my soulmate and or soulmates who may take over my channel in the future, there are community guidelines on nudity and sexual conduct. This channel is not about breaking community guidelines. Alright, there's also a policy on vulgar language. No, just don't use sexual words. Yeah, so like just be transparent. Say what it actually is. Like sweet, sweet loving. Or be very vague. You know, that's worked for me thus far. Or explicitly state what's going on, as opposed to like sexual terminology, which would be unnecessarily sexualizing things that are actually good. Like if somebody compared, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to propagate that. Promise myself. So that's stuff that I do not want on my YouTube channel. Gotta, you know, my Vlad, you know, if Vladimir Putin is my soulmate, which would be wild, bizarre. That's like he likes an in-person audience, in addition to stripping me down everywhere, anywhere. Which I'm sure Katie Ledecky wants to, since today is all about her and I. And she says that we think exactly alike. So she wants to do public nudity in front of an in-person crowd. Don't forget the nude podium. With the medal that'll be stripped and disqualified later. Because she also agrees with restorative justice for Muslims like me. Yeah. I'll give these 16 out of 10. They're very addictive. So that's why not a 20 out of 10. They're very good. And happy sweet eats in a fun topic of discussion.